Alright, so this week's Tough Enough. Pretty much focused on everyone not getting along because they had one challenge. The challenge was character development. And I'm thinking, alright, this should be cool. You know, let's see what sort of neat things they can throw at them. I never picked a random thing out of the hat. The guy who looks like Seth Rollins got Stud Muffin and tried to do Wild Man Wayne, which made no sense at all. Gabby had Farmer's Daughter, if Farmer's Daughter was codenamed for Victoria's Secret model, because she took off her clothes on the way to the ring. Daria, who got eliminated, had Fallen Angel. She tried to take it literal by walking around as an angel and falling. ZZ came out with he was like American Hero, and I have no idea what he was going for. It looked like he was reincarnated as Val Venus because he wore tight shorts, and from that moment on, it was just think he stuffed, I think he stuffed. Oh, I think he stuffed. I think he stuffed. It was just. Mada knocked out of the park. He got like king of the like Ring King or King of the Ring, dressed as a pharaoh. Dude's Egyptian, and I was like, you know what? That's what Vincent had him do. Vincent be like, you know what? You appear to be arrogant. You have this and another thing going for you. I am totally going to make you a pharaoh, and he played that off perfectly. Big Josh, got like British brawler, and he comes out looking like Big Bully Busick if he had a love child with Wade Barrett. And I'm like, yeah, most people did a pretty good job. Sarah Lee got, like, Mean Girl. And she has no meanness in her at all. I mean, you could probably show her footage of someone, like, clubbing baby seals with a bag full of puppies, and she still wouldn't be mad at you. So she did a horrible, horrible job trying to get that across. Then Patrick. Patrick got intellectual, like, evil intellectual. And he comes up with Lita's dog and like tight leather pants. He's the guy who woke up to watch Beast in the East, and I'm like, dude, he's told if he knows wrestling what he should have done has been like, pardon me, I need like a cardigan sweater. Do you have anything that has an Ivy League feel to it, where there's like a Harvard t-shirt? Do you have a cabinet gown? Do you have a really ornate bathrobe? Yes, he could have very easily taken bits from Dean Douglas, The Genius, David Otunga, Christopher Nowinski, Matt Stryker, Damian Sandow. There's 6 people who had a very distinct "you came down to the ring." He could have grabbed, a clipboard. He even probably could have put on something almost kind of like a scientist smock and came down the ring. There's a whole bunch of things he could have done. He just came down as a dude with no shirt and a dog. Picture any of those other props. A monocle. And he came down almost like a Bond villain. And he could have picked any one other prop. And you would have looked at me and you'd been like, he looks like a rich guy, he looks like a douche, I don't like him. He could have been like, oh, do you have like the Harvard flag? If he had come down with the flag on, put it up behind him, a giant Harvard behind him, or anything like that, it would have been beautiful. Still did a pretty good job. I would say Mata definitely won it. And of course, Daria's one who went home. With the judges kind of be like, so did you watch Beast in the East? No. So nobody woke up to watch the network show except for Patrick. Yeah. And then the one who complained about not seeing her husband left. And then Daria left. I'm like, she seemed like she had a lot of good qualities to her, but I think that she just could not pull off a character to save her life. And of course, the fans get to vote. So I think they've realized that fans like Sarah Lee and they like ZZ. So they kind of know, we can pick anybody else we want as a third person. They're probably going to go home. So, 2 more eliminated. We'll get closer and closer to 2 people who may or may not amount to really anything in the E. You're almost better off to be someone who loses but showed lots of potential.